I don't buy much. I mean, I buy things on Amazon. And it's usually things that I could write off, and it's like, but actually, I could probably write this off if I install it in my car and do a video. Anyway, a video incoming for my Diode Dynamics purchases. Black Friday. For those of you who know, I have a Tacoma, and it had fog lights that were all fucked up, and it was like one of the lenses had just like it peeled. And I've unboxed Diode Dynamics because I bought their $330 set of fog lights for my truck. And they're absolutely fucking phenomenal. And there's 3 levels. There's like, I don't know what there's the basic, there's the pro, and there's the max. The basic fog lights on my truck were $220. The pro fog lights, the ones that I bought, were $330, and the max ones are $600. And that's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna spend $600 on fog lights. So I spent $1,000 on Diode Dynamics. Because it's Black Friday, hold on, Pasta's messaging me, maybe it'll be titties. She's got a new alert because I couldn't, like, some of the shit broke. Oh God, it is a video. I get it. She's wearing the brawny thing and she wants to be ripped up. I get it. I get it. I'm doing an unboxing, but I get that. I get it. You want to be stabbed in the face and ass and then ripped apart. I get it. You get it. Back to my story. So Black Friday comes around. I always had a plan was to review my truck with the fog lights and then message Diode Dynamics and be like, hey, do you guys want to review or to sponsor my channel? Because I know they're going to probably do stuff for like car channels, but I'm not exactly a car channel. So instead of doing that, I bit the bullet and I just literally bought $1,000. It was just under $1,000, like $980, and then fucking taxes and shipping was free, but taxes because America. Anyway, so I got for my black car, and this is actually, there's a good story that goes along with this. There's gonna be several videos on this channel concerning the entire operation, because this is operation, I wanna drive at night and feel like it's the day. So I bought these on Black Friday. I didn't tell anybody, because it's like, well, what am I gonna brag about the shit I spent? So I bought these, and my car, the black car, has a spot in the bumper where other models have fog lights, like on the bottom. But my car doesn't because it's a cop car, so I didn't have the fog light options. So I'm sure I could go out there and try to find the exact covers and put the things in there. But I bought 4 lights. And the problem with buying 4 lights is it won't fit 4 lights even if I had those pods. So anyway, here are the Max Edition 3 series, which is a 3-inch. Let me make sure they say Max in the box somewhere. Yeah. SS3 Max White. So I got white fog lights for the Caprice instead of the yellow. And let's look at them. We get their Diode Dynamic stickers, which are great. Diode Dynamic long, there's the DD, and then the DD with the Diode Dynamics on the thing. I love stickers. Stickers are great. This has got to be the installation kit, which these are the universal ones. So they're just going to come with these brackets. Brackets! All right, let me get to the moral of the story. I sat there going like, all right, am I just going to buy fog lights from my car? Because the Max, these were $400. So that's only like $50 or $60 more than it was for the off-sale mid-grades, which were $600 for these. So now they're not $600, now they're $400, and I'm like, all right. And these tend to be twice as bright. This is not a lot. These are the same size as the ones on my truck. And the ones on my truck literally turn into like, oh my God, I can see. And these are twice as bright as that. But that's not enough to satisfy Zeos. Zeos does something. He has to look at it and go, if I do something, am I gonna make people go, oh, that's kind of cool? Or am I gonna make people go, are you fucking insane? That's the one I want. I want that one. I never want people just complimenting me on my like, oh, you bought a house, that's nice. No, I wanna buy this house. Are you fucking insane? You've lived in apartments your whole life. 11 acres of grass. Are you fucking crazy? 4 cats in the garage. I want that. I love that. I strive for that. I want people to be like, I want people to be uneasy around me and my decisions. Probably should have told Pasta about this a long time ago. Anyway, so the ultimate goal turns out to be like, I had Dan here to feed the cats. I'm like, hey, can you measure the opening? Because there's like where the fog lights go. Then there's an opening in the grill, like an opening in the bottom of the bumper. And it's 28 inches wide. And they sell 30-inch light bars. And I know the sides of that thing are metal, so it wouldn't have worked. So I'm like, fuck, because I would have put fog lights in the thing and then a light bar that's like a driving light, because fog lights are like wide, but not far. And then Diode Dynamics has different lenses. You can see this lens looks like this. Diode Dynamics, that's glass. Jesus. Diode Dynamics makes spot, driving, fog, flood, and combo. And spot is stupid. I literally bought you watched me unbox it a long time ago. I bought a spot bar and I pointed out the back, and it's literally like if I was driving 100 miles an hour in the desert, maybe, like straight road. That's the only time a spotlight works. It's stupid. Why would you do that? I'm gonna keep this box around for all these things. Here's our brackets, by the way. Relatively basic looking. I love how it's like wrapped in a bag. And we've got all our mounting hardware, including the carriage bolts. And here are our connectors. You know what? Where is my battery to test this out? I have a battery that I think will push this. I don't know where it is though. Is it in my closet? I feel like the battery might be in this closet. I don't know why I feel like the battery's in my closet, but because the problem with testing this is it's gonna draw amps. You got a human head and Magnum condoms? Yeah, I do. Ooh. These are not my batteries. I hope they work. These are Brandon's batteries. But they should be 11 volts, so they should make this go. Anyway, so long story short, because this story's taking forever, I bought 4 bulbs. 2 3-inch pods for $400, and then 2 5-inch pods. They're big ones that are 90 watts a piece for $560 additional dollars. And those 5-inch ones are going to end up going in my in where the normal fog lights are supposed to go. And there's a story behind that. And these I'm going to try to put, since they're so small, where my hood hinges on like off-road vehicles, they shove lights everywhere. Like what, you lift up the seat, there's a fucking light bar. But on off-road vehicles, where the hinge happens on the hood, you detach the hinge, you slide another bracket underneath it and put it in there. So your hinge goes up and down, and there's a bracket that sits right there by the hood. I want to put these on top of the hood of my Caprice, fixed. So it's not in my line of sight when I'm driving. And because my bumper's so low, and I know this from my Corolla had a 50-inch light bar on it. I will never forget how great that experience was. Having a 50-inch curved light bar I spent like $200 on, even if it was a shitty light bar, you could just drive all these country roads like, ha 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 ha, I see deer forever. So the problem with that was it was so low to the ground that if you came upon a little hill in the road, completely blind. And the Caprice is lower than the Corolla. So if I put these fog lights way down in the bumper, they're not going to help me drive. I want to put these where my eyes are, which means in a car, you're either putting them on the roof, which will look stupid, or you're putting them right there where the pods go, like right on the A pillar. By the way, there's A, B, and C pillars. That's how that works. So I'm going to build custom brackets to mount these brackets to the brackets to have them come off and sit right the fuck there. So where my line of sight is out of the car, because I don't see the hood when I'm driving, and this will just, and I can point it down properly. It'll just be like, I want to see some shit right here. So these are actually the boring ones, so to speak. Lithium batteries like this with the heavy cables for like remote control cars and quads and shit are usually capable of handling a lot of voltage very quickly. So this should work. If there's charge left. This hasn't been charged in like 2 years. Pray to God. Here goes God. Oh yeah, that is a beam. That is a beam. So these are the pro levels. God, that is so... Should I mount them vertically? Mount them vertically and drive around like this? That's pretty nutty. So 2 of those will do all the... Wow, it actually got warm already. We'll do all the justice. Oh, this actually got warm already. Okay, now on to the big ones. The big uns. Here, like, look at this truck. Look at this truck. It was $560 for 2 of those. These little ones, those are the ones that are $400 for the pair. That fucking truck's rocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They make a light bar for the roof that's got 8. It's like $2,200. And if I can get them to watch this video, hello Diode Dynamics, I love your stuff. If I can get them to watch this and the review that I'll do of the other one, maybe they can make my Tacoma glow, compete with the sun for like, hey, YouTube points. Because I mean, it's another one of those things where I spent my own money, but if I can get the company to sponsor a video, because who the fuck gives a shit if it's an audio channel? People have trucks. Send me products and give me money and sponsor my video. It'd be awesome. I'm keeping that box. It's like a bowling ball box. Oh, it didn't stand up. So here are the SS5s. Oh, so onto the interesting bit. So I ordered the SS5s out of a sheer holy godness. All right, we'll unwrap that in a second. Because I'm like, fuck it. I literally had a fuck it moment. I couldn't get the light bar into the opening. They make smaller light bars, but like if you have a 28-inch opening, you want to have a 30-inch light bar. You don't have like a 16-inch light. It wasn't going to be good enough. Plus, again, it was low. So these will be low. But these are going to look fucking amazing where I'm shoving them, because I'm going to shove them in very inappropriate spots. These are much heavier gauge wires than on those. These are like little like, ooh, and he's like, wow. We've got bracket kits, the brackets. All right, so here was my thought. I'll 3D print something to mount this into my stock bumper. This heavy fucking monster light. It's a monster. This is a monster light. In yellow. You could see it's the combo one. It's got, this is, I think, flood. And that's focus beam. So it's a combo of the two. It says Diode Dynamics. It's beautifully made. There's your connector, which has 4 plugs with 3 wires. I think the other ones you could change. Oh man, this is going to go in there, isn't it? Oh my Lord. I don't think that clipped. That was so tight. I'm assuming the red, actually no, is there, before I assume and blow something up, let's read a book. What are our things? Color reset. Some of them have colors in the back. I don't think this one will change colors because of the yellow lens, but you can actually do light ups in the back. Voltage from 9 to 6, color temperature. Connect a red wire to positive display, black wire to negative or common ground. Tap the blue wire for the backlight of your desired vehicle function. All power sources must be fused. 16 gauge wire or larger. Tap the blue wire. Tap it? Like tap it where? I guess give it 12 volt. Anyway, let's see if this fucking nightmare. So, oh, back to the story. So I bought this mega fucking light. 2 of these mega lights. And the mega lights are cool. And I want to put these in the bumper because these will be my like, just piece of shit light. I don't like you if you're on the road and we're driving forward. You don't like me either. Which, by the way, we're going to try to tie all of this to the high beam circuit on the car. So you'd flip a switch that says you want these lights on. But then they don't come on unless you put your high beams on. Because you don't want to blind people, so you never put your high beams on when you're driving. But you want a quick access to on and off. So this is much easier than trying to find a switch to flip things off. It'll just be like, I want just my high beams, click. I want just my high beams on the fogs, click. I want my high beams on my fogs on this. Or just this. Don't know. Third base. All right, back to the fucking story. God, I'm the worst at this. I apologize. I'm excited. See what happens when Zeos spends real money, like his actual money. And not like, oh, products sent by companies for free. I knew that I would need to 3D print something. And I knew Dan would have to do the planning. So Dan tells me what he bought on Black Friday. Dan bought a fucking hand scanner, a laser scanner. That's good to like 0.05 of a millimeter. You just wave it at something and it can scan it for you. And he spent like $600 on it. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. You could help me with this other project where I want to mount these bulbs I just bought or these lights into my bumper. And He's like, yeah, you're gonna have to print something really big for that because you need to print a big thing. I wish I had a large format printer. I get an email that night or the next day, because it was like Black Friday. We talked on Saturday. It was Sunday. It was like Sunday or Monday. I get an email from fucking Elegoo saying, hey, we have a new large format printer we'd like you to unbox and test. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a sign. This is a sign. There's a fucking sign. So on the same day or within 2 days, I bought giant lights. Dan bought a scanner to scan said lights and my bumper. And then I'm getting a free fucking 3D printer to review that's gonna do a You know how excited I'm gonna be about that unboxing? To start printing out it'll do like 330 by 330 by 400 millimeters, which means I could just basically say, okay, here's the thing I need, and it prints it. And it's gonna have the hole and mounts for this in it, and it's gonna go right into my fucking car bumper, and it's gonna be perfect. So let's, this is very tight. I'm putting it in there, it's so tight. Oh, that one clicked. All right, this one's definitely not in all the way. Oh, fuck, that hurts. My hands are cold. Fuck. Let's look at the bracket on this one. These are bigger. I like the Diode Dynamic logo. They got it. My fucking finger hurts. Ow. So you got the regular hole and then the angled hole. Let's see if we can blow up my friend's battery. Oh, fuck. You ever have really cold fingers and then like jam them into plastic really hard? It's not good. It's not good. I was trying to light my bag on fire. I've had this bag for a while. All right, so let's see. We got to put the ground in there and then this in there. Holy shit. Okay, that's the light. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's literally ideal to what I want. Ah! I felt warmth, and my hands are really cold. So I think that's got me covered. Oh, that's got me covered. Little baby lot. This is $1,000 in lights with shipping and tax. So little baby guys were $400. Going up, little pods. These will probably be the ones I use just driving. And if I angle them down far enough, because you saw the thing, it won't even bother other drivers. It'll just light up the road in front of me. And then these guys are just fucking the end of days. You can't even imagine having like 5 or 6 of these on the roof of a fucking truck. Oh God. And I like the fact that they make what their thing that holds 8 of them it's individually, you could unbolt it and it can arch in any way you want. So it could be dead flat, or you can have a little bit of an arch or a big an arch and just tighten it all down again and it'll just have whatever shape you want. So you could do 3 in the middle that are straight and then the other ones start curving off. It's a great system. Diode Dynamics has made me actually want to spend money on things that usually I'd just be like, get the Chinese version on Amazon. We need one of these. I saw one of these for $14 on Amazon. Buy that one. I have that in my... I'll show you the $14 one on Amazon from my basement. I've had it in my basement forever. We'll go down there for a quick sec. I gotta grab something anyway. Oh fuck, my heel hurts. My thumb still hurts. Jesus fuck. Here, I bought this like 5 years ago. It's called an aux beam. Look at it. It's the same thing. Hey, mommy, mommy, I want to watch the Avengers. We have the Avengers at home. It's like one of those terrible fucking Avengers, but I don't know. Anyway, this I bought years and years ago to make a shitty little handheld flashlight. Let's compare it. Oh lords. Oh Lord. It has nice thick wire though. I'll say that much. That's going to be pointed right at my eyes. I mean, it definitely throws light. This diffuser shit. Doesn't it? You can't even see it on the red wall. Like maybe it's lighting up the door over there. It's fine for like, here, look. If you were going in here, that's fine. This is a fine flashlight. I literally have handheld flashlights better than this though. So it's fine. It's just fine. It definitely would make your car look cool, but it's barely lighting up 20 feet away in my house. Compare that to what an actual, well, this is a fog variant, I gotta say, but oh Lord. You know, that's a hell of a beam. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. That is a very, look at this. Look at my office. You know, this is gonna light ever. This is gonna be, considering this is better than the ones on the fog lights on my truck, and I love the fog lights on my truck. These are gonna be insane. And followed by the fucking Stupendor ones. Stupendor. Let's try this. Yeah, no, that's just like the whole house is yellow. Oh my God, I can't even look into my, okay. I'm actually got my fingers in front of half the lens too, which is not helping. You know, I approve. That's a flashlight. You call that a flashlight? No, that's a flashlight. I don't even know if this is a fully charged battery, so it could get even brighter. So anyway, I would say thank you to Diode for sending these out, but they haven't sent them out. I want to thank Patreon and people who participate in the yard sale and all the people who have sponsored my videos in the past, because I took some of that money and bought some lights. Anyway, this is like a 20-minute video where I gush over lights, but they were fucking expensive and they hurt me. Fuck. That hurt. Should I bring one of these to New York as a flashlight? You could make the world's like this is a $200 unit considering it was on sale. Normally $560. So it was normally that price, I think, for the pair, for the pair. I don't even know. So make a hell of a flashlight though. Anyway, I'm done. I have Dan come scan this shit with his little scanny hander. I'll bring my car over there and I'll have to scan it. It's just weird. Weird coincidences and shit. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Was this camera on?